Okay, so we're just walking around the arena. I made circles and a serpentine. He knows that stuff. I just did some leg yielding. He knows how to do that. And then we did turn on the forehand. He did that. Not great, but he knows how to do it. And now we're going this direction, making circles and leg yielding. Leg yielding is just when you walk forward and then you go sideways at the same time, which is kind of what we're doing. He will walk very slow, which is nice, especially if you're nervous. There's lots going on. The mule was going around, not the, like an ATV mule. There's horses all over here. This guy was cantering around in the arena over there. There's a dog chasing shadows, and he's not doing anything but looking, but of course I did lunge him really well and I desensitized him before I got on him. So I'm going to do this at the walk first, and then we'll see how his gaits are. And that's Zorro over there, he's tied up. Zorro's a little buddy sour, which if you guys haven't been doing much, lots of horses get buddy sour, so he's talking back to him. Your horse talks to him, but your horse doesn't feel like he wants to go over there, where Zorro kept wanting to go back over to the barn where he was when I was riding Zorro. And Zorro, I didn't make a video, but he doesn't make his circles as well, which you guys might not care, but I care about that stuff. And Zorro likes to throw his head. He's a little pushy. His gaits are nice. He doesn't keep the same rhythm the whole time, but he does have nice gaits and a nice canter. He did do well with all this weird stuff, up here going on for a young horse. He did great with that stuff. So I got to get his bending, his steering, and gaits a little bit better, and then we'll work on Zorro's neck reining. And as you see, this guy is doing just fine for now. All right. I have spurs on. He's a little hard to get going, but if you tap him, he goes. So we'd like to fix that, wouldn't we? So we would just go when you ask. So this is kind of his flat walk, but he carries his head a little low. He's built slightly downhill. That might change as he grows. And he kind of swings his head side to side, which we don't want so much, so we'll correct that. But it's smooth. And so same thing, kind of, knows his gait, not staying totally correct speed. There he goes to trotting. But if you guys haven't been doing anything, this is just fine. This will get better. Okay. No, that's going towards a trot again. Okay, I'll turn you back on in a minute. Okay, here we are. We just finished riding. So I never know if this camera thing is always dying on us. He canters on the right lead. He does not know his left lead. He couldn't get it at all, no matter how tiny I made the circle. So he doesn't canter, I don't believe, on his left lead unless I see video of it from before. His first gait, his flat walk, is pretty good. He moves his head side to side, kind of like this, which is weird for the rider up there. So we'll teach him to keep his head still, hopefully. And then his intermediate gait, which would be a running walk or step pace or a foxtrot. He step paces. Sometimes he trots, sometimes he foxtrots. So we'll try to clean that up for you. Overall, with all the things in the arena and first time being ridden in a while, I think he did great. Zorro, a little bit similar. His flat walk was fine. His intermediate gait is smooth, but he changes it around, but he still stays smooth. He doesn't trot or anything like that. He just doesn't keep the speed consistent, and he likes to throw his head and protest some, so we'll clean that up. His backup isn't great. He doesn't know how to side pass either, so neither one knows how to side pass, so we'll teach him that. And overall, I think they both did great. They're both nice horses, just need some finishing.